So he took confidential information about this person's health, his physical disability, and made it public to blast him on the platform that he bought for $44 billion. Oh my Lord, dude. Woo! Now, this saga started originally. Here is I am Haralder, also known as Hallie. He tweets, Dear at Elon Musk, this was last night. Said 9 days ago, the access to my work computer was cut along with about 200 other Twitter employees. However, your head of HR is not able to confirm if I am an employee or not. You have not answered my emails. Maybe if enough people retweet, you'll answer me here. Elon Musk says, what work have you been doing? Hallie responds, I would need to break confidentiality to answer this question here. If you have your lawyers share in writing that I can do that, then I'd be happy to discuss that openly. Elon Musk says, it's approved. You go ahead. Hallie says, among others, I led the effort to save about $500,000 on one SAS contract, supported closing down many others, led prioritization on design projects across the company, was hiring managers for all design roles. He's Icelandic. Okay. This guy, by the way, was Iceland's Person of the Year 2022. That's funny. Okay. And he said, led design crits, worked on efforts to steer the company away from focusing on power users. Elon Musk responded, level up from what design to what? Pixar, it didn't happen. Bro, you are such a weirdo. 2, we haven't hired design roles in 4 months. 3, what changes did you make to help with the youths? And then he tweeted this link. He said, would you say that you're a people person? And tweeted the Office Space link. What would you say you do here? And then Elon Musk said, the reality is that this guy, who is independently wealthy, did no actual work, claimed as his excuse that he had a disability that prevented him from typing, yet was simultaneously tweeting up a storm. Can't say I have a lot of respect for that. It's obvious he did all middle management work from that exchange, but I personally would not put an ex-employee on blast and force them to prove their worth in front of 100 million plus people. Elon said he has a prominent active Twitter account and is wealthy. So are you. What does that mean? Okay. He responded to that. He said, hi again, Elon Musk. Hope you are well. I'm fine too. I'm thankful for your interest in my health, but since you mentioned it, I wanted to give you more info. I have muscular dystrophy. It has many effects on my body. Let me tell you what they are. My legs were the first to go. When I was 25 years old, I started using a wheelchair. No, I'm not doing this voice because I'm making fun of his disability, you idiots. I'm doing this voice because he's from Iceland. You idiots. I'm doing the Knut voice. Stop writing about statistical reasons as to why being from Iceland might be responsible for you having a disability. That's really up, chat. Yes, I know that there's a lot of genetic purity in Iceland, so much so that they had to make an app to make sure that like the person you were going on a date with was not your cousin. Everything I'm saying is true. That is not what's going on here. Please stop. Stop. Okay, in the interest of fairness. In early 2021, Haralder sold Ueno to Twitter in an agreement between him and Twitter. Most of the purchase price was paid as a salary to maximize the tax he would pay for the sale in Iceland. He chose to pay for tax out of respect to Iceland for the disability benefits he received. Per the agreement, he paid the second highest tax of an individual in Iceland in 2021. The most based motherfucker, dude. What a goat. What a goat. Elon Musk, Iceland's enemy number 1. Very nice. In March 2021, Haralder helped launch a project called Ramp Up Reykjavik, a collaborative venture undertaken by local businesses, labor unions, government ministries, associations, banks, and city officials with the intention of helping local businesses install wheelchair ramps to improve accessibility for people with disabilities. Like he went and like, I mean, you couldn't be a better person. You know what I mean? It's been 20 years since that happened. In that time, the rest of my body has been failing me too. I need to help get in and out of bed and use the toilet. For a long time, I thought my arms would remain strong. A doctor told me they would, but they ended up losing strength, which I don't mind telling you was hard to accept. But you okay the cards you are dealt, and I've managed to create a wonderful life. My family's the best. I have 2 kids. I see them every day. I recommend that. My wife is fantastic, strong, kind, smart, amazing artist. About 9 years ago, I started a company called Ueno.co. I worked a lot, didn't do my body any favors, but it's what I felt needed to do. The hard work paid off and the company became very successful. We worked for more and less every big tech company. He has a wife, so Elon hates him. Yeah, he has that on Elon for sure. But after 7 years, I was tired. COVID was running for longer than 2 weeks. You said it would. Yeah. And my body was also continuing to get weaker. After looking at many options, I decided to sell my company to Twitter. Financially, it wasn't the best decision. My company was making a lot of money and Twitter's offer was lower than any smart valuation would say. But like you, I made a bet on Twitter having a lot more potential than it has had. I joined at a time when the company was growing fast. There was a lot going on. The company had he had an Emerald Mine joke in there. We grew fast and made money. I think that's what you are referring to when you say independently wealthy, that I independently made my money, as opposed to say I inherited an Emerald Mine. Oh my God, he's roasting him so hard. Bro, what the this guy is awesome. Holy shit. This guy is just literally rolling his wheelchair over Elon Musk's carcass at this point. Jesus, Lord mercy. Holy Anyway, let's continue. And my body was also continuing to get weaker. After looking at the many options, I decided to sell my company to Twitter. I wasn't in the first batch or the second or third or fourth. I'm not sure which layoff round I was in there. There were so many of them. Each one came after you promised the last one was the final one. During my time at New Twitter, or as 2.0 as you called it, I talked to my manager every week and asked what I should focus on. And then I proceeded to do those things, every one of them. I also contacted HR regularly and asked if my job description was correct or needed updating. I wanted to make sure I was doing what I was supposed to. They always said they were looking into it, but I never got a reply. And now, finally, to my fingers, which I know you have great concern for. Thank you for that, by the way. I'll tell you what I told them. I'm not able to do manual work, which in this case means typing or using a mouse, for extended periods of time without my hands starting to cramp. I can, however, write for an hour or two at a time. This wasn't a problem in Twitter 1.0 since I was a senior director and my job was mostly to help teams move forward, give them strategic and tactical guidance. But as I told HR, I'm assuming that's the confidential health information you are sharing, I can't work as a hands-on designer for the reasons outlined above. So he took confidential information about this person's health, his physical disability, and made it public to blast him on the platform that he bought for $44 billion. Oh my God, this dude is about to be the second highest tax paying in Iceland once again after he pays taxes on the awards that he gets from the lawsuit. Woo! That's a motherfucking payday, baby. Oh my Lord, dude. Oh, that's so up. Oh, Jesus Christ. But as I told HR, I'm typing this on my phone, by the way. It's easier because I only need to use one finger. I hope that helps. Let me know if you're going to pay what you owe me. I think you can afford it. And then Elon Musk finally responded. First, he said the reality is that this guy, who is independently wealthy, did no actual work, claimed as his excuse that he had a disability that prevented him from typing, yet was simultaneously tweeting up a storm. Can't say I have a lot of respect for that. Elon Musk turned around today and said, I would like to apologize to Hallie for my misunderstanding of his situation. It was based on things I was told that were untrue or, in some cases, true but not meaningful. He is considering remaining at Twitter. Why is Elon Musk forced, I wonder, to keep this person under employment? That's crazy. Dude, what? He publicly fired this guy, I thought, and made fun of him. Elon also called him the worst and then deleted. I don't think it's a good idea to shit on former employees in public, says Nakamoto. He's the worst. Sorry. Oh, and then he deleted it. Oof. Anyway, the reality is that this guy is independently well. As someone who has worked directly with I Am Haralder during a turnaround, this is super disappointing to see. Not only is his work ethic next level, his talent and humility are world class. Exactly the kind of person you want on your team when the odds are stacked. I feel there's a certain deep misunderstanding somewhere here in the did no actual work. Based on your comment, I just did a video call with Hallie to figure out what's real and what I was told. It's a long story. Better talk to people than communicate via a tweet. Dude, Elon Dick Riders, like, they have been lobotomized. I was going to say Elon Dick Riders need to be lobotomized, but like they must have already been lobotomized. They just go, this is awesome all around. Couldn't agree more with that. Have always rooted for Twitter's success. Hope you two get to keep working together again. This is the most awesome thing I've seen from him, though. Every year tax records in Iceland are made public. I was hoping I'd be the person that paid the highest amount of taxes last year, but I was number 2, and I proudly accept that honor to pay back the society that gave a working class disabled kid free education and health care. That is, I love that, man. This guy's great. I'm following him. Oh, I forgot to mention that I read that you can't go to the toilet on your own either, Elon Musk. I'm sorry to hear about that. I know the feeling. The only difference is I can't do it because of a physical disability, and you're afraid someone you hurt will attack you while you poop. Oh, I love that, dude. Oh my God, this guy rolled, Elon. Holy Jesus Christ, dude.